seeing Brock Lesnar F5 somebody, take somebody to suplex city.
First, because that was nothing more but a cheap shot on him, and he is going to stun your ass to oblivion at the next backyard beatdown. Okay, Coach Webb, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and it's going to be so sweet when he punched you. And you will forever remember why we always win.
You don't know what fair is. Crap never has. Now that is right. It's in my ear. Okay, you don't know what fair is. You can't call nothing down even. You don't deserve nothing. I don't know how they picked you to be CEO. Hush. I win. Got nothing on me. Pie eating contest champion in high school. Worthless. I tell you what, that's the way it goes. Don't know what fair is, never could call it even, and never could win nothing. That's Jason Cole, Mr. CEO. Pathetic.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Remember that crap? That's one of the stupidest names that man came up with for me. Until I see you again, this is Webby, and I will catch each and every single one of you on the other side.
Lot to cover tonight, wrestling fans, because, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Boy, that feels great saying that, and it feels great knowing that Paul Heyman has returned to WWE from his break. From his break, I am glad Paul Heyman is back from his break, and he is back on SmackDown. Brought CM Punk for the War Games matchup, being the fifth member of the OG original Bloodline. I am interested about that. I have some mixed thoughts about that. Okay, and I'm going to tell you about that tonight. Not only that, but I'm going to dive into a few other things. Cody Rhodes storyline with Kevin Owens again. I'm going to talk about the women's U.S. title. And then I'm going to talk about also Tommaso Ciampa. Okay. All those things right here there. Before we do any of that, all of you know what to do. And that is to become a subscriber today. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for all notifications. It is appreciated if you do that. And thank you if this is your first time coming into the channel. And if it's not, and you are a loyal subscriber and you follow me every time an upload comes on here, that's appreciated as well. Now, Paul Heyman returned. And he brought CM Punk with him. That's great. Gave an extra layer to the Survivor Series for War Games. Meanwhile, I want you to remember one thing, and this is not my preview of War Games or Survivor Series. I want you to remember something. Burn it down. Seth Rollins would not join War Games. Wouldn't join at all. Would not join the Survivor Series. Didn't want to have anything to do with Roman Reigns. pretty much wanted to burn his life and everybody around it. You heard the stuff he was saying, you know. What do you think is going to happen at the Survivor Series? Especially now that CM Punk is part of War Games. On top of that, they have to start building to WrestleMania. You don't think this would be a perfect time for them to start building the WrestleMania for CM Punk and Seth Rollins? Just keep that in mind, okay? Wouldn't surprise me if we didn't see that at Survivor Series, okay? Wouldn't surprise me a bit if we didn't see that happen, all right? And it does take a little bit of the focus off of Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns completely. It does take some of that off, which could be a good and a bad thing, because I think in the long run, they are simply building to a match with Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns. And then the winner would be the official tribal chief in the WWE. And of course, Roman Reigns would get his Ulafala back, because we know that's what's ultimately coming. But next week, I'll be giving you my full preview of the Survivor Series. The Women's U.S. title. This is a dandy. Alright, I know that they have been talking about this. They've been building up to it for a while. And I have been quiet about it. But I want y'all to think of something. I want y'all to just remember this. Look at who they really show on TV. All right? Look at really who they show on TV on a weekly basis for SmackDown and Raw. It's a handful of women on Raw, and it's a handful of women on SmackDown. Between the tag titles and the women's title on both shows, there's nobody left. Absolutely no one left. So WWE has this bright idea to add a mid-card title, simply so they can say they made history in the women's division. Now, I know some of you out there are saying, oh my gosh, Webby, you're being sexist. No. I'm being is WWE does not use all their women roster. So if they're going to do this, they need to use all the roster. If not, this new title that they're building is pointless. Simple as that. It's pointless. It's just to say, okay, we made history by making a mid-card title for women. That's it. So let's start using everybody in the women's division. Everybody. It's just me, wrestling fans. That's just me. Y'all let me know what you're thinking in the comments below about all that. Now, on the Cody Rhodes and and Kevin Owens. I like Cody Rhodes. I like him as WWE champion. But WWE needs to remember that. He is WWE champion. What does that mean? His reign should not be put on the back burner. And that's the way it feels like. It feels like it is secondary to what the Bloodline's doing. Here's the Bloodline. Here's Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is the main champion. And honestly, we have heard the same story about Kevin Owens before. About how Kevin Owens is the only thing that's holding Kevin Owens back. We've heard the same crap before. We couldn't have a fight between those two in the backstage area going into like the GM's office. We couldn't have it going into the parking lot into like the production truck. We couldn't have it something different. Building to a match probably at Saturday night's main event. We couldn't have something like that. That would have been more interesting to me. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. And I'm not trying to crap all over his title reign because he's had some good stuff. But this, no. And it does feel like it's on the back burner. And finally, Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa, wrestling fans, I feel like is doing a great job. I like his new attitude. And between you and me, him being mean and this hateful attitude, if he goes out by himself and he's not in a tag team anymore, I like it. Keep doing it. And hopefully we have a better outcome than what we did when he was by himself the last time under Vincent Kitty McMahon. That's all I got to say about that. Hope you enjoyed this tonight about SmackDown for me. If you did, leave me a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Subscribe to the channel today. And of course, until I see you again, this is Webby. I'll catch you all on the other side. Talk to you later.